Senator Kajwang. Yes, Senator Kajwang, what's your point of order?
Mr. Speaker, there is a reason why we want to position ourselves as the upper house. The CS for Health, and allow me just 1 minute to say this, was a leader of majority in the other house. He was extremely contemptuous to this house. And we cannot conduct ourselves in a manner that affirms the kind of contempt he used to show to this house. Instead of us pointing fingers at ourselves, we should be condemning the CS for keeping us waiting. Mr. Speaker, we have had children sitting in the gallery, children that you have invited, seeing the leader of this house behaving in a manner that is beneath those children. Mr. Speaker, the initial request was to expunge certain statements from the Hansard. And Mr. Speaker, I think that is fair enough. If they can be expunged, let us not push these things of apologies because we are now getting into brittle egos, Mr. Speaker. I urge you to direct this house and to take control of this house so that we can train our guns on the cabinet secretary rather than on ourselves. Please, let this house remain the upper house. Let this house be a house of decorum.
Honorable senators. Honorable senators. Order, senators. Order. I'm not giving you to speak, Oroba. I'm not giving anybody to speak. Order, senators. Oroba, order. We are going to proceed to question time. I'm not going to take any more points of orders. Can we proceed to question number 22 by Senator Tom Ojienda? Senator Tom Ojienda, ask your question.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the last time we were at the funeral of the late member for Kasipul, Senator Sifuna was told to stop what is done today. But let me move. Mr. Speaker.
Order. Order, senators. Order. Order, senators.
Let me move to my question, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, put your question.
Yes. Honorable Speaker, let me move to question number 22, addressed to the Senator.
Order, senators. Order.
No.
Order. Let's listen to the question in silence.
Mr.
Senator,
Speaker,
proceed.
To ask question number 22, addressed to the CS Health. Could the Cabinet Secretary explain the terms of the engagement between personnel from the Ministry of Interior and National Administration and the Ministry of Health in the ongoing registration of Kenyans to the Social Health Insurance Fund, SHIF? 2, what are the specific roles of the personnel in the registration process, and could the Cabinet Secretary indicate if they are receiving extra incentives, and if so, state the amounts they are being paid? Part C, Mr. Speaker, of the question, could the Cabinet Secretary clarify whether the established guidelines for the operations of the personnel to ensure that vulnerable persons, particularly the poor and elderly, are not coerced or unduly influenced to register for the program? Mr. Speaker, that is part 1. Those are part 1, 2, and 3 of question number 22. Yes, I confirm receipt of the responses. Cabinet Secretary could proceed.
Cabinet Secretary, please welcome.
Thank you, Speaker, and thank you, honorable senators. Speaker, you allow me, on a light touch, the Honorable Senator for Homa Bay, that I had, in my old days, I had points of legislative difference, but I had no contemptuous for the Senate. I'm a person who believes in devolution, and I have a lot of respect even now for Senate. I want to confirm that, and to all senators and members of parliament. Coming to the question by the Honorable Senator for Kisumu, Honorable Chair, the Ministry of Interior and National Coordination, through its national government administration officers, plays a vital role in coordinating national government functions at the county level. Among their key responsibilities is identification and mobilization of citizens for national and civic registration. Notably, Ngaos, as they are known, have been instrumental in advancing the implementation of the Social Health Authority, having successfully registered 12 million households during the initial phase of the rollout of the universal health coverage. As of 12th May 2025, registration stands at 22,199,252. Honorable Speaker, every day, save for Saturday and Sunday, between 40 to 50,000 Kenyans register voluntarily. Honorable Speaker, in relation to their terms of engagement, the national government administration officers have been responsible for the following functions. They help us coordinate UHC registration, and we leverage on their extensive network across all the 47 counties. Ngaos are spearheading the registration of Kenyans into Social Health Authority. They help us in community sensitization. They are playing a very vital role in educating communities about the transition from NHIF, defined NHIF, to SHA, addressing the misconceptions and encouraging active participation in the registration process. Honorable Speaker, they help our members. They help us in monitoring and reporting. Both at the regional and the county commissioners are tasked with the daily monitoring of registration progress and working together with the community health promoters and other health care workers. They submit regular reports to ensure that the attainment of the 12 million households target. And finally, they help us in community engagement. Ngaos are actively engaging with the communities to dispel misinformation and promote understanding of the benefits of UHC, thereby encouraging widespread participation in the registration process. Honorable Speaker, in terms of engagement strategy, by utilizing the extensive network, similar to the previous successful registration of farmers for the subsidized fertilizer program, the Social Health Authority was able to quickly reach out to Kenyans, even in remote areas, and provide them with information on how to register for the program. Still on the same question, Honorable Speaker and Senators, the Senators sought to know what are the specific roles of the personnel in the registration process and if they are receiving extra incentives. Honorable Speaker and members of the Senate, while Ngao officers are playing a critical role in the SHA transition through mobilization and sensitization of registration process, they are not receiving any additional allowances beyond their regular salaries. Their involvement is considered part of their official duties. Honorable Speaker, the government strategy is to leverage on the extensive network of Ngao to reach communities at grassroots level and educate them about the benefit of UHC. Honorable Speaker, finally on this question, the Honorable Senator for Kisumu sought clarifications on whether there are established guidelines for the operation of the personnel to ensure vulnerable persons, particularly the poor and the elderly, are not coerced or unduly influenced to register for the program. Honorable Speaker and Honorable Senators, to ensure ethical and inclusive environment, the government